This case is tough. Why do we do what we do?
It is for the betterment of the people in our communities.
Our responsibilities are unlike any other job out there. We've got to risk our lives for it. Why did we become police officers? Wasn't it to solve crimes?
We're criminal police. We have to step up when it matters. So many innocent lives have been lost already. Thousands of police officers are working day and night. I will keep digging until I find him. They're the ones who are carrying this case. If we come in with all the answers, it knocks the wind out of them.
Right.
I get what you mean. We need everyone to come together to work a case. Need to ignite their passion. We can't break their confidence when we come in, you know?
Exactly. The tech's better now, sure, but don't ever lose sight of this. It's people who crack cases. Always. Keep that at front and center.
So, Chief, about those controversial questions, what do you think? Is it for money or revenge? Is it by a local outsider?
Guo, I've said this before. Stop asking what I think. What matters is what you think. Sit with it, okay? And then compare your notes. See if you're on the same page.
All right, then.
What are you doing? Just wandering around like that.
I'm mimicking a rabbit.
Being a rabbit?
Guo said that. Rabbits can't think when they're still.
No,
Never heard that one before.
Hey, you're all still up this late?
Huh?
Director Lei?
You just got back?
To be young.
Just thinking about the case.
The scene has to be re-examined. All the evidence, go over every piece again. Especially the curtains, the rice cooker, all of it needs sampling.
Look, here for the 5th floor again. 18 years. They still haven't solved that case.
I've seen the two older men. Saw them many years ago. And over the years, it kept coming back.
Hey, careful over here.
"18 years. Every time this case comes to mind, it's like a splinter. I can't pull out. Professor Cao, 2 generations of your family have worked this case.
2 generations on one case. That can't happen again. Hey, Gene, will you stop your circling? You're making me all dizzy.
Captain Young. It's been quite a while. Shouldn't the results be out by now? Can we ask them about it?
No. And we shouldn't. They came all this way to help. If you ask me, it'll sound like you don't trust them.
Yeah. Besides, if you go now, won't you get in the way of their work?
But we can't just sit here doing nothing. If we don't get something tonight, nobody's sleeping.
So which is it? Do we ask or what? What the hell do you want?
Gu,
Huh?
you're close with Chao and Su. You kids start conversations easier. You go.
Okay, sure, I'll go.
Hey! Wait. Hey, wait. You're going just like that. Huh? Don't you think it's kind of rude? Lack of manners?
What do you want me to do then?
Use your brain. Hey, Miss Su. Su Cheng. Hi.
Hi.
You hungry? Huh? We, got you some food.
Thank you.
We Xinjiang locals love spiciness, and we know you don't. So this is all non-spicy.
That's so sweet of you.
Captain Young, you guys came here at this hour?
It's fine. We're here to just see you. You know, how you guys are doing. Or if you need help. I mean, all of the tech stuff. We're not here to help, but we can run errands for you.
Yeah, whatever you need.
Captain Young, we processed all the evidence again, and we weren't able to find any usable biological data. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's fine. Just eat up. While it's still hot. Go home and get some rest. You worked hard today, okay?
I'm sorry. We let you down.
Don't say that.
Su Cheng, don't be so formal with us. It's fine. Really. We'll go. Let's go. You guys
Let's go.
eat.
All right.
Take care.
Right.
Eat up.
The scene re-examination and evidence reprocessing are done. Okay? Professor Tao and the Evidence Center team did a thorough pass and collected a lot of samples. So now let's hear from Professor Tao and Director Lei. Go ahead.
Professor Tao, let me go first. Here's what we have found so far. We went over the curtains, the closet, the cup, and the rice cooker on the table. Everything. We did find some DNA. But none of it showed up twice. Meaning, it can't point to a suspect. No forensic value. And the missing casing. Confirmed. Not at the scene.
Fingerprint collection on our end is also wrapped up. No second usable print was found at the scene.
Okay, don't be discouraged. Coming up empty is itself a finding. It means the earlier work was solid. Got it? Now what we need to do is to work with what we have. Squeeze every bit out of it. Every bit.
Chief Chin's right. On the four-finger impression, I've consulted with other fingerprint specialists multiple times. We all agree. The fingerprint was left behind when the suspect forcibly moved the coat rack out of the way. One person's deformed print. It does have identification value.
Then, what's the nature of the case?
Money. Why do I say money? We know that from before, the bank director, he was passed over for a promotion. Right? If you're saying the killing's connected to that, it doesn't hold up. He lost out. Why would the winner bother going after him? Also, the time and location both point to money. He's killed at home. If this is revenge, why not wait until he's out alone? Why take the bigger risk of going to his house? Right? And whoever did this knew his schedule cold. He came home every noon because the kid comes home for lunch, and he had work dinners out at most nights. So tell me, if it's revenge, why not hit him at night when he's out by himself? Why go to his home? 2 security doors. 2 security doors and they still went. That says casing. That says planning. This is about money. That's my read. If anyone sees it differently, don't be afraid to speak up, okay? Don't leave me talking to myself. On the key of questions, we need to be on the same page.
So, do you think this was a local or an outsider?
Local. Why do I say local? Because it's as some of you said. It's far easier to buy a gun here than to take one off of a cop. They went after Deputy Chi because they had the confidence. They knew him. They knew him well. And knew their way around the recording hall. That's how they cut the light cord and ambushed him from behind. The deputy had no routine, so they must have stalked him. Likewise, in the case with the director, they knew his home well. They had to. The 2 places were 1 kilometer apart. Familiar people, familiar places. Okay, they took the gun, they hit locally. That's what I think.
Yes, right.
Now that the key points are all clear, it's time to do the real work. Okay? Prints. Collect them from the locals. When it comes to this case, that 4 fingerprint impression, that is our best shot.
Chief, what you said today made real sense. Every time we work a case with you, it's always a learning process. Seriously.
Too much of a leap?
How's it arbitrary? When you were talking, all that reasoning you shared, it totally shut Yang Shong's guys up, and they were so eager to talk
All right,
before.
knock it off. Stop. So did you guess right?
Chief, what do you mean? What guesses? We weren't guessing. We reached a conclusion through analysis, right?
Yeah, we got there through analysis. I'm telling you, Chief, walking really does help thinking.
All right. Don't get smug. The fingerprint collection is going to test you. Listen, I talked to the department. Guo stays here to run it, okay? Get a count of the local population in the right age range, then organize the collection. Any problems? Flag them up. I've already talked to the city government. Bring in the community workers, stay on schedule, stay effective.
Right.
Hey, Chief, what about me?
Since you like to move while you think, you're gonna come with me to Donglin. Director Lei, Cao Yang, and Su Chang too.
Great. And what about Mr. Chow? Isn't he coming?
Professor Cao is going to Xucheng.
Dad,
Ah,
you're leaving tomorrow? I'm here to help you with your luggage.
so no need for that. I don't have much.
Mom called me today, specifically for this.
Fine. All right, then. You're also leaving tomorrow?
Yep, tomorrow. To Dongmin. Our current stop at Xinjiang is finally over.
These kinds of cases really put you to the test. What are your takeaways from this trip to Xinjiang?
This was my first experience with this case. In other countries, cases like this, they rely heavily on evidence. Fingerprints and DNA mostly. In the past, when people are working a case, they'd ask around, make visits, and interrogate. But this case is too old for that. 18 years. More visits probably won't do much. Dad, let's be honest. Do you think this case is solvable?
If it's an easy case, it wouldn't be backlogged.
Dad, is your heart acting up again?
No.
Then why'd you bring heart meds?
Brought them just in case.
Dad, you're no longer a young man. You can't keep working like this. Chief Qin already told us our generation must step up very soon. You can mentor us from behind the scene.
What are you saying?
Honestly, I hate to see you working yourself so hard at your current age. You should be in retirement. Taking a good break from work, staying at home and being with Mom.
If that's what you think, then you don't know me at all. I'll rest. And no work. I can't live like that. You've got to be doing things. Doing nothing isn't living. As long as my brain and legs still work, I'll keep working. Besides, I must pass down my decades of takeaways and experience to you all. And working backlog cases does just that. Let me tell you, this is actually what I've always wanted to do. You got it? What else is on your mind?
With the current case, if we could just find one new piece of evidence at the crime scene, it'll make this case so much easier to solve. Now, every time I see Captain Yang, I get a horrible feeling. I feel like we have let them down.
It is what it is. You shouldn't take so much upon yourself. Such is the nature of the job. As technicians, we have but one belief, and that is, give not fish, but the skills to weave a net. We couldn't find anything new for our Xinjiang colleagues, but we can teach them about new technology and new methods. Then, after we leave, they can make use of this in their cases. You see, this is why Chief Qin got us to join his backlog cases campaign. You understand?
Dad, I finally get it now. People like you and Chief Qin could become experts. Because the two of you have your own way of thinking.
Experts? That's an exaggeration.
But you are.
Hey,
Hey, Captain Yang.
I caught you. You never let us take you to eat, so I brought you this from my place. It's rice cake.
Homemade. Homemade, I'll take it.
Yep.
Oh, this
Yes.
rice cake? Looks great.
Go ahead,
Let me
try
try one.
Try. Here.
No, thank you. Thanks.
Here, take some. Take some. Take some.
Thank you, Captain.
It's our specialty. Our specialty.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Captain Tao. Hey, Captain Tao.
Hey, the Provincial Bureau. I heard that they're sending people to help us with this case.
Yeah, we're all heading towards you right now. So how is it? Have you made any progress with the case?
I'm almost there. I'm currently on my way to Pingcheng Road. We're almost at the gates of truth.
Almost at the gates of truth? What gates of truth have you reached this time?
No time to talk. You'll know when you get here. What does Captain Tao mean by gates of truth?
It's just him being him.
Maybe he's really onto something. I really can't wait. But we should get some sleep for now, because we still have 17 hours left on the road.
Hold on, don't sleep yet. You two, you know this case. I want you to catch me up on it.
Sure? What would you like to hear about?
How about you start with whoever just called you, okay? I heard the detectives in Donglin
Yeah.
dug all the way back into Qing Dynasty law for this case.
Yep.
Yeah, Chief. This Captain Tao, he's called Tao Wager.
Ah,
You don't know this, but he's become fully obsessed in these past 6 years.
why is that?
It all comes down to DNA and family screening.
You serious? Back 6 years ago. I was in on this case. As I can recall, the cops in Donglin knew nothing about DNA back then.
He knew nothing then. Everything started with this case in Donglin.
Chief Liu. Hi.
Hi. Hello.
Thank you for coming. Thank you. I'm the Licheng Bureau's Deputy Chief Zhong Zhiming.
Deputy Zhong.
Our bureau sent 6 people. Our team sent their best investigators and technicians. We got 2 vice mayors and a party secretary over here in Donglin. The county chief bureau's Chief Fang Wen from the county bureau is here with his investigation and forensics teams. We sent out an urgent notice and got all the cops in the county moving, going all out on this case.
Good. This case is now listed as the 15th professionally supervised case. We'll call it the April 19th. We're asked to give it everything we have, to solve it quickly. And, well, is the crime scene this way? Oh,
It is, yes, this way.
Let's hurry on over then.
Let me fill you in on the case. 3 elementary school kids were killed, all 3 girls. One of them was 9, one was 10, and one was 11. The 3 of them were neighbors. 2 days ago at noon, that was a little past 12 on Sunday, the 3 kids left home hand in hand to play together. They came here to catch tadpoles. Every day at noon, there are lots of tadpoles in the creek. At 10 at night, their families still did not see them come home. They got very worried and started to look for them everywhere. Then yesterday at 11 a.m., they found the bodies of the 3 children in an abandoned cave dwelling around the creek.
So they were found the next morning.
Yes, a little past 11 yesterday. Right at the cave dwelling up ahead. Chief Fang, he's here. County Chief Zhang, Secretary Liu, our provisional experts are here. This is our Chief Fang Wen. This is our head of DNA, Director Yan Jun.
Hi, Chief.
This is Captain Yang Wei of the county police team. This is Vice Captain Cheng Shufeng. Yesterday, they spent the whole night looking around the area, collecting evidence and doing autopsies. At first glance, it seems that they all died of suffocation. It looks like they were forcefully strangled and were sexually assaulted. Director Yan, please fill our experts in on the details.
It's like this. At the scene, we found 5 soft drink bottles, 3 of which contained tadpoles. We've determined that they likely belong to the victims. Also, we found 2 Huangshan cigarette butts at the scene.
What brand? Huangshan?
Huangshan. we found traces of the same man's DNA on the kids, their clothes, and other things that were left at the scene. They match totally with the DNA found on those Huangshan cigarette butts.
They're of the same guy.
Right, yep.
Let's go take a look inside. Over here. Be careful. Watch your step. Chief Liu, these cave dwellings here are all abandoned. Over the years, their residents all moved into the village downhill. 2 nights ago, the searchers came here during their search for the first time, but their vision was blocked by these date branches placed by the entrance.
What are date branches?
Branches of the date tree.
Date tree branches?
Yes. Because of these, the girls were not found that night. Yesterday morning, they returned and found all 3 kids after removing these date branches. All right here.
So the crime scene's inside?
Yes. Inside here. Come, I'll take you a look. Careful. This is the crime scene. But the victims likely met the perp by the little dam built right beside the little creek.
Why would you think that?
First, because the victims' bottles had tadpoles in them, and those tadpoles lived inside the pond behind the dam. That's one reason. Then, behind the pond, we found a pair of flesh-colored socks and a black pair in the pond. These match with what the girls were wearing when they were alive. So, for all these reasons, we're certain that the crime must have occurred on April 18th between 1 and 4 p.m.
4, is it?
That's right, 1 to 4. There was one perpetrator.
According to the analysis, when they were still alive, the 3 kids went to the pond by the dam down by the creek for tadpoles. When they ran into the unsub, they were coerced or tricked into the cave dwelling where they were tied up, beaten, raped, strangled, and suffocated to death. After the crime, the unsub remained at the scene and smoked. Then, he took out some date branches to cover the entrance of the cave dwelling, where he hid the bodies and fled the scene.
How come I still don't have the crime scene photos? What's going on?
What's the rush?
I'll tell you what. 3 girls are now dead. Their mom's lost it and calling in every day.
That's the one.
The experts are here, aren't they? You're not the only one who wants it solved. Just listen to what the experts have to say.
Funny that you should mention experts. Why are they here? This is our crime scene. They're here because we failed. Of course they had to come. They said to look for suspects and sweep and question.
Enough,
but I don't even have the basic case file.
That's enough,
right
all right?
now.
Just-
I have
I know,
nothing on the
We've
case
already
at all.
sent our guys out on the first task. We split into 5 groups to investigate, make visits, and look into suspicious people, persons of interest. Chief Liu, do you have any other instructions for us?
Not instructions per se. Can't jump to conclusions. Let's wait until we do some investigating, all right?
Okay.
Hey, Director Lei. For this case, we have DNA. It will be solved very soon, right?
Don't say that.
So you said that DNA can really help, huh?
Yeah.
DNA. If that's all it takes, then we might as well all retire right now. What is it? Run it by me.
You are...
Hey, Captain. Got a new lead for you. One of our investigators, he found this guy who lives right near one of the cave dwellings by the West Creek, an old singleton. Someone told us when the girls were catching tadpoles at the creek before, he yelled at them and chased them off. Considering that he lives alone, he knows the surroundings very well, and is known to bully little girls. Our guys want to book him right away and question him.
I'm coming.
Captain Yang? Who is that?
The vice captain of our county's investigation team, Tao Weizhi.
Hey!
Captain Tao?
So you remember me, DNA?
Yep.
We just caught a suspect.
Ah.
So, talk to me about DNA, all right?
Yeah, sure.
I didn't get your name yet. Got a
I'm...
phone number?
Here, I'll just give you one of my business
Good.
cards.
Hurry it up.
Just call me Sue.
Director Lee, what do you think will happen next?
We've got DNA. I say we run a DNA sweep on this one.
DNA Dragnet. And how should we designate its range?
Going by the scene, the range won't be that big. It's a small county, and the location's on the outskirts. Remote. Outsiders don't go there. Let's wait on tomorrow's canvas results. See how many people were near the creek that day, and track them down. We find those people, sort by age, get their DNA. That should be enough.
Didn't they just lock on to someone yesterday? Should we wait for the results before proceeding?
Sure.
Captain Tao.
Captain Tom. Cap, come, have a seat.
Were you up all night? How was it? Got anything?
Been a full night. You still won't talk.
Why not try DNA comparison? We got the results on the DNA at the crime scene. You can get his DNA and compare it against what we found. It's not hard.
How long would a DNA test take?
It'll be done in about half a day.
I'll apply for it. And?
Not him.
DNA. It's that simple. If I'd known, I wouldn't have stayed up with him. This morning the Bureau notified us to do a DNA sweep on the village by the creek. Is it accurate?
It definitely is. DNA technology is no longer new. It's been around for 8 years.
DNA. Amazing. Thanks.
The country had limited resources, so we started with blood collection. Those whose blood type matched get DNA tested. I think we were on the right track, but it was hard. Lots of work. After several rounds of DNA testing, we were still not able to ID the unsub.
These frontline officers, they put in everything.
We thought that with DNA, this case would be an easy one, but it was much harder than we thought.
So that's when the obsession started?
His obsession started after the year 2014.
Recently, Chinese researchers combined biology, history, and multiple other disciplines in a systematic study that has finally identified and confirmed the DNA of Cao Cao's family lineage. This edition of Science Today takes you inside the mystery of Cao Cao's DNA. The moment these findings were published, they sparked immediate and widespread attention and debate. Cao Cao,
Where were you? I almost went looking for you.
1,000 years ago, does his
The red
DNA
bike?
still exist today? How did researchers find it? And
Come
how
on.
did they confirm it belongs to China?
A 90-year-old man
First, we need to
who
understand
could barely
what
see
the
his own
is.
feet, claiming he saw a long-haired guy fleeing the scene on a red motorcycle.
4 years of investigations. Nothing to show for it.
It is passed down from
4 years.
to generation.
God knows it's been hard.
If a direct male line
I mean, every day we search, look for what we missed. For this case,
DNA
if we started off on the wrong foot, it makes everything after so much harder.
on the Y chromosome, which
I just don't get it, huh?
unchanged from father to son
I mean, look at us.
for years.
We're all over the place.
Family line nearly
Do we have no usable method at all? No direction?
historical
Never mind. Look at this TV show.
family names change and
Will you look at them? They even got Cao Cao's DNA confirmed.
social upheaval
Then look at us. What have we got?
obscured lineages beyond
They have one clear target, and that is Cao Cao. We're sifting through sand.
The key lay in casting a wide net. Researchers first
Oh, and
combed through
Chi Feng had another meeting today.
genealogical
Says that for this case of ours, we have DNA. We can't give up. He wants us to go to Rencheng and Yuhe, places with DNA databases, and do comparisons. He also says we should learn about DNA from experts and see what we can come up with.
Extracted from ancient remains found in
Sounds good.
have belonged to members of the Chao.
But we don't know this stuff.
One critical breakthrough.
So then that's why we ask. You have a mouth, use it. All right? Jeez.
Bone samples recovered
Okay.
from that site provided ancient DNA that researchers could use as a reference.
It's true.
By comparing this
We
ancient
should ask.
material against the Y chromosome profile
What now?
of living individuals,
Back when we were first working the case, a DNA expert came from the evidence center. Let's see. She left me one of her name cards, I think.
multiple family lines.
Hello?
Su Chong, it's Captain Tao from the Donglin Bureau. During the case 4 years ago, the one where the 3 girls were killed in Donglin, you came and gave me a card. You remember? I'm Vice Captain Tao Weijie.
Oh, Captain Tao. To what do I owe this pleasure, huh? What's up?
You remember that case, don't you? 4 years, we got nowhere. And right now, we're still trying. Just then on the show, Science and Technology, it was on Cao Cao. Cao Cao from the 3 Kingdoms. They said they found his DNA. I was thinking, we already have the DNA of this case's unsub. We have it, right? Does it mean that there's still hope? What can we do? I heard Yuhu's got great DNA tech, right?
Yeah, they are. And I've got just the person to introduce you.
Really?
I have a colleague with me. He has a classmate who's in Yuhu right now, a DNA expert. Just a moment, I'll let you talk to him.
Good. Who is it?
It's, Vice Captain Tao from Donglin. Wants to ask an expert about DNA statistics. Don't you have a classmate in Yuhe called...
All right.
Yeah. Isn't he doing DNA in Yuhe? Here, you tell him.
Oh. Captain Tao? Hello? I'm Taoyang. Another Tao. You related to Cao Cao? What? What's Cao Cao? It's fine. Hi, Mr. Tao. Hi. So you want to know about DNA investigations? Yeah. All right. I have someone for you. Wang Ran. He's in Yuhe right now. Give me some time to call him up first. Great. Then I'll get Suchan to give you his number and you guys can talk, all right? Oh, all right. Thanks. So, did Chi Feng reply to you?
He approved.
Oh, great. Good. Let's get tickets.
Why didn't you go to Peishing for Cao Yang? He's also an expert.
Going to Peishing for something like this, we'll take care of it.
It's about costs, a budget issue.
They might yell at us if we win. What with the case unsolved?
Not likely. You're still trying. Our superiors care about us. Besides, they have your number. Don't have to see you to yell. Come on, this way. Looked over your case. You've got DNA. Should be solvable.
But it's not. It's just not solved.
That's because we didn't have much back then. We had no database, and the reagents were so expensive. It's all different now.
Tell me about all the steps. I know nothing about any of this.
Sure. First, you put it into the database. This is different from what we used to do. Then we do lots of research and analysis, and lots of testing. You're in for tons of work, so you gotta be ready.
We're not afraid of work. It's a good thing for us. Where's my pen?
Great. Got one here.
Ah, okay. Please begin.
Hey, it's out. We got it. Captains, we matched it. With the Gu family in the database. They live in Yuhe, Shucheng County. Their family's DNA matches the unsubs.
We got a match?
Sure. Getting a match so fast, it's very unexpected.
So the case is solved?
You mean our suspect's information is already inside the file?
No, wait.
Oh, great. I'll call Chief Hong right
You
now.
found him?
Wait. Just a minute, not so fast. This is just the preliminary result. It requires further testing.